Hi guys, I'm back again. Today we invite you to follow the evolution of the football earthquake between Germany and Japan. The 2022 World Cup final round is taking place from November 20th to December 18th. This is the first World Cup in history to be held in the winter, instead of in the summer as usual. According to the schedule of the 2022 World Cup final round, the group stage will kick off from November 20th to December 3rd. Section 1, Confrontation History. On the FIFA rankings, Germany ranked 11th and Japan ranked 24th. The two previous teams have faced 2 times, in which Germany won 1 and drew 1. At this year's final round, Germany entered a quite competitive group because of the appearance of faces like Spain, Japan or Costa Rica. On its opening day, Germany will face Japan. A very familiar face to the World Cup. Die Mannschaft is undefeated against Japan in both previous encounters and is widely expected to win easily in this match. The last meeting between Germany and Japan was during the warm-up match at the 2006 World Cup, when the two sides drew 2-2 at the Bay Arena in Leverkusen. 2 years earlier in December 2004, Jürgen Klinsmann's Germany team had beaten Japan 3-0 in a friendly, with 2 close goals and a Michael Ballack strike to secure the all-out victory in Yokohama. Section 2, Pre-match Judgment. After Qatar and Iran consecutively lost in the opening match, Asian football was revived with the shock of Saudi Arabia's 2-1 win over Argentina. This will be the basis for Japanese fans in particular, and Asian football fans in general, to dream of an earthquake before Germany. In fact, Korea once made the miracle when defeating Germany 2-0 and causing the Tang to be eliminated right from the group stage of the 2018 World Cup 4 years ago. Japan also reached the knockout round and almost made it to the knockout stage. Knocked out strong opponents Belgium. On the other side of the front line, Germany is always a candidate to win the World Cup and has a superior squad compared to Japan. Coach Hansi Flick's army is also the first team in the world to qualify for a ticket to Qatar, after shooting 36 goals into the opponent's net. Under Coach Hansi Flick, Germany's firepower has been raised to a new level compared to the time of Coach Joachim Löw. Despite the absence of striker Timo Werner, in the hands of Coach Hansi Flick there are still Thomas Müller, Leroy Sane, Serge Gnabry, Kai Havertz and the pair of prodigies Jamal Musiala, Yusuf Moukoko. Section 3, German and Japanese forces before the ball rolls. With the main catch in this match, Manuel Neuer became the first German goalkeeper to play in 4 consecutive World Cups. Germany coach Hansi Flick also has high hopes for veteran striker Thomas Müller, although the Bayern Munich player has been struggling with injuries since September. Müller and Neuer are also members of the Tang. Germany won the 2014 World Cup. Coach Flick chose striker Kai Havertz to play the highest kick in attack, while striker Niklas Füllkrug and young talent Yusuf Moukoko sat on the bench. Japan's 39-year-old goalkeeper, Eiji Kawashima, has not been able to achieve the same record as Neuer when he was substituted for Seishi Gonda. The Blue Samurai squad will expect a defense with veteran players who have fought in top tournaments such as Hiroki Sakai, Captain Maya Yoshida and Yuto Nagatomo. Meanwhile, the Japanese public will rely on the creativity of Takefusa Kubo. The star-dubbed Japanese Messi will play behind striker Daisen Maeda. The biggest surprise in Japan's starting lineup was the absence of Arsenal defender Takehiro Tomiyasu and former Liverpool striker Takumi Minamino, who were both on the bench. Section 4, Tactical chart in the match. The German side used a 4-2-3-1 tactical scheme. Keeping the goal is goalkeeper Manuel Neuer. The 4 defenders are Niklas Süle, Nico Schlotterbeck, Antonio Rüdiger, David Raum. The 2 defensive midfielders are Joshua Kimmich and Ilkay Gundogan. The 3 attacking midfielders are Thomas Müller, Jamal Musiala and Serge Gnabry. The striker is Kai Havertz. The Japanese side also used a 4-2-3-1 tactical scheme. Guarding the goal is goalkeeper Seishi Gonda. The 4 defenders are Yuto Nagatomo, Koite Kura, Maya Yoshida, Hiroki Sakai. The two defensive midfielders are Ao Tanaka and Wataru Endo. The three attacking midfielders are Kubo, Daichi Kamada and Ito Junya. The striker is Daisen Maeda. Section 5. The course of the match on the field. In the 8th minute, Ilkay Gundogan lost the ball in the middle of the field, causing the home team to be counter-attacked by an opponent from East Asia. Junya Ito stretched across the right wing to create conditions for Daisen Maeda to hit Manuel Neuer's net. Unfortunately, VAR striker was involved before the referee Ivan Cisneros did not recognize the goal of the Japanese for offside. In the 31st minute, luck came to the Germans when David Raum was pulled down by goalkeeper Seishi Gonda in the opponent's penalty area to help the four-time world champion team receive a penalty. Seizing this golden opportunity, Ilkay Gundogan scored an accurate penalty to put Germany ahead. Right before the first half ended, Kai Havertz cushioned the ball close to the goal to hit the net blue samurai, Japan. But the VAR team stepped in and the Chelsea striker was also not recognized for this goal because of offside. In the second half, the game suddenly turned around when Japan played better than Germany. In the first half of the second half, Serge Gnabry and Ilkay Gundogan had shots that hit the Japanese wooden frame. After that, Japan rose strongly thanks to the explosion of factors that came in from the bench. And the shock came within 8 minutes in the second half. 75 minutes, Karumi Toma poked a gap for Takumi Minamino to shoot from the left, causing Manuel Neuer to push the ball out. Just waiting for that, Ritsu-don immediately equalized 1-1 for Japan. In the 83rd minute, Takuma Asano broke the offside trap on the right and escaped, and despite being closely followed by the German midfielder and narrowing the angle of the shot, his kick went into the top corner to beat Neuer to give Japan the lead. In the remaining minutes, Germany attacked fiercely but a series of opportunities passed thanks to the rolling of the Japanese defense. And after 7 minutes of injury time, Japan got the final victory 2-1. A day after Saudi Arabia came upstream to defeat Argentina, another former world champion was knocked down. With a 1-2 reverse defeat to Japan, Hansi Flick's teachers and students' chance to continue was threatened when in the second match in Group E, they had to meet Spain. Section 6, Evaluation of the match. Besides the sweet fruit, there are 3 important points for the goal of competing for tickets to continue in the group of death, and the historic milestone of defeating Germany for the first time. The results on Khalifa Stadium today also mark another important achievement of Japanese football. Efforts to learn German football through the export of players to this advanced football platform for many decades have been bearing fruit. 5 out of 8 Japanese players playing in Germany are ranked by coach Moriyasu as the starting stone, including Itakura, Yoshida, Endo, Kamada and Tanaka. Of the remaining 3, the 2 players who entered the field were Asano and Don scored and made the victory. The content of sharing about the football earthquake between Germany and Japan ends here. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel, and see you in the next issue.